He didn't take that clearly embarrassed. Right. Given you knew, you wouldn't really know who we're in, would you? Well, Andrea, admitted, I didn't hear it of Dr. Evans. He's been doing a lot of classes lately. Maybe he didn't allow it at night. He's not in his office. I hope he's not working too hard. She was talking to herself more than he was. She walked off, clearly lost in her own little world with whoever Dr. Evans was. Well, she's not late for class like you are. Or she might be, but she clearly doesn't care like you do. Off the F101, you're first class. In which I forgot what was the even game the name goes. Hell, I forgot what voice I gave it to. Yeah, I really should have gone back and actually watched the previous part of this. You managed to make it to class at the same time as everyone else. Head down and just chiming in when everyone else does. You managed to just be one with the class like a good Thursday should be. Just like a good Thursday should be. The teacher keeps going off on saying tangents though. And does anyone know the date of the dawning of the appeal? Ow! You see a girl waving her hand in the air like a not detached. She doesn't wait to be called on to shout out the answer. It's 1789, July 13th, in the afternoon, I think. They straightened up evidence to the oldest candidates of attention. They just look like he did on. Route 423 to Stalin, one Kennedy. Let's see, baby. And even get the one that someone should be the Stalin. Well, not the mistake on the teaching. But he was saying the country at the time and only the China earlier. And just finally the enchanted trap that he thinks she knows over him. Nerd. Yes, however. Why the key for that deal was given to George Washington? That is dying the event. And let it say it now planning to any with the thing. That is how much of a goddamn nerd you are. Let's see, baby. Nada, baby. Stopped by the teacher. The dawning of the appeal of the end of the many ways. One of the brightest in darkest days in the history. The teacher continued on her history lesson or whatever it was she was talking about. Civic here, that sounds useful information. However, the worst does start. You can feel it ripple through you. Saw past laughs and taking fun at the girl who'd answered with the exuberance. The bell ringed and all the students got out. Allora, quindi vestito ti chiudono diretto, non ti do più. See the key, waiting at your intended doing intonation. What is that learning? Adoring place, adoring girls, keep all the adoring books. Yeah, we on the way to that coffee over here, the nicking sound that the queue continues. You don't think that's a real name? Honestly, the queue. I thought it was interesting. What? I thought it was interesting. I didn't think it was dying. I never knew it happened in the afternoon, Darling, it's that you! Yeah, that. Whatever. You and the queue can tell that people and put it back to it all you want. The girl died turned around, trying to look anywhere but your eyes. And do I think that they're gonna tend to love that won the cost? I really did think it was interesting. And not to say that. That one to be the start of what really I'm talking. No, that was super interesting. I mean, I didn't know that before you started. Unica, bookworm. Så de given showed I see easily one of the most knowledgeable people in the building. Wherever she in the building, wherever she goes. She doesn't know the time at the library instead of hanging out with people. This sometimes is totally awkward and a bit of a know-it-all with annoying her tears and teeth to the like. She hasn't enjoyed in the past that she tends to escape into her own world. Reliving the epic adventures and romance that she indulges in during her free time. You're not sure if you know anything about it now. You can't believe it! I got this people for anything! Stay until she just looks at you. It's starting to get awkward. Having a moment you're about to say something, she speaks. Brian, BBK! I knew it got me eating! I knew it! I'll make sure to call you did. She nods. However, the late building louder, look of panic falls over her face. You probably have the same one. And yet no snake can get into
between writing it on the car and writing it on the queue. I still have no idea how the hell I'm supposed to pronounce that version of the name. But whatever. She spends a lot faster than you. She runs a lot faster than you. She sprints off to the next class. You end up pretty late to PE class and get yelled at by Mr. Cogburn in front of everyone. However, quickly you're failing to do push-ups, you're failing to do pull-ups like everyone else. I mean, to be fair, honestly. Well, no, I was gonna say things that I can't actually do pull-ups. It's push-ups that I can't do. Anyway, halfway through the name campus door after PE, everything seems to have gone pretty. You turn just in time to slam into another student. The young woman had just been half running along, holding the diorama up and out, and it's clear the diorama took the brunt of the attack. Well, you're definitely gonna have to apologize for that. It had probably been a wind farm before the collision, but now it looks more like a diorama of a smashed bunch of cardboard. No! You bend down to help her pick up the pieces. I don't even know how it comes out like this. I thought it was dirtier than this. Let me help you. Oh, thanks. Here, gentlemen. You're just open the place, but still. Despite how annoying it must be to have her obvious class project smashed, she seems very happy to have the help. The field you collect a very sticky and very broken bits of plastic, cardboard and plaster. You don't really say things like a true gentleman. No? Well, they do now because you just said it. She looked like she might be blushing as she looked away from you. But they should. I mean, I think they should. I see what's wrong with being nice to people and helping them and looking after them and protecting them and making them feel safe. And I'm not the kind of that. Like, just because they don't doesn't mean they shouldn't. She takes a deep breath and stands at the broken record of her work. This is horrible! As the two of you start to the read of your hand thumb, she looks away as they do, as if not wanting to meet your eyes. She's a real girly girl, and a damsel in distress. She's the daughter of the local sheriff who's overprotected and believes that she's to find a husband at the nearest church. This attitude has somewhat rubbed off on her, as she would like to have a large family to cook for and lead a calm life with. At the same time, she has a keen eye to detail, she's inquisitive, and she wouldn't have grades too much. While she tried to be kind and nice, but sometimes backfired. She would raise the guns around her, she knows how to use them. She frequents the local shooting range with her dad. Don't know how we already know all that after the first meeting, but I mean, to be fair, I have the same question about Nidika. How do we immediately know, just on meeting her, that she'd like to hang out at the library? The hell? Well, not before though. But now you get some tidiness with momentary embarrassment for having crushed the diorama worth it. You see Dee reading and decides to go over and talk to her. She's reading the book. She has a way of being hunched over her shoulders up. Oh no, third-like. It's cute, really. It's clear she's focused on the book almost as a way to avoid looking at anyone. This is the library after all, so she's the only one actually reading. Other people are studying, sitting, eating. Oh, and one of the tower falls guy. I've heard it's good. You've never really heard of it before. I thought that it existed. Who knows, he just lied.
That's right. I came to search him and then back me things. The sheer wind in the other that the sun knows how to actually talking about fiction really to him. The wild man that the wind could need to see.
Dee takes a slow, deep breath as she lets the book.
Did you read it? Stop it here and eat it with the fall in the rent. Tiger King.
She dropped the book onto her lap, uncaught, resting her head in her hands. She is very visibly doing neither of that. You have her full attention suddenly.
So, we're going to keep this. Into the middle of the king.
I don't think I do.
And you think the fighting the dragon or rescuing the princess? What did you choose?
That seems like a strange question.
Seems like a strange question, right? It's not just what you really desire. How do you do an exciting thing? I think I'll tell you something about it then. Hell, what a thing.
Have fun with the elf god of the tavern. Or I can immediately tell what kind of person about this game. God, it's like the target.
Right? I got question you. It's an animal. You don't like the dragon. To face the unbeatable sun cannot be at end. That's all I find to you. I mean, princess is the king of the dragons.
And yet, indeed, decide to use the time travel thing purely to do this. Why? Because I can. Why did I just have some fun with the elf? Yeah, there is. I'm looking at her. I go down to the local tavern and buy an elf one dollar a night with.
I guess I don't answer the question that you really want. What did that one?
Still nodding though.
I never did you. Honestly, I just like the idea too.
I'm young, I forgot which one of these I even named just now, and the fact that the names are listed like this is not helping. Because I need to actually look at them in order, not just, oh, here's the newest one on the top. Whatever. Overrided by continuing it, yes. Anyway, that's this one.
That's all I named to you. And that's the king of the dragons. Yeah, I
Just now that you almost bouncing her feet.
think I have
She reached into her bag and pulled out a ratty dog-eared book.
This is a good one. If you think you're getting it, the I gotta get going there.
Dee smiled as she walked past you, leaving the old book in your hand. It looked like she'd read it a dozen times. Knowing her, she probably had. You take into the gym during the day. Kids seem to be not using the PE gear to play around. I thought you thought they were playing dodgeball, but they just seem to be doing lots of things with the dogs. Mostly throwing them at each other. So basically dodgeball. Oi, you kid! The PE teacher called out to you, then texted notes up. Right, they didn't give me a name. Why do I want to get last week's seat? Did you know we won the state volleyball championship? Do you care? The coach did not even slow down as he talked over you. He talked about shouting at teenagers is clearly top notch. I wanted to be full so badly! Alicia, save my chance! Save the key! Promise you wasn't so volatile! He turned and stared into the trophy case. There seemed to be an empty spot next to 3 other trophies. I need them to make sure people remember the other goals in the school. They're looking at trophy case and think that coach got more of those. You don't have anything to add, though you do wonder if he's having a midlife crisis. Whatever you do, new kid, don't get into teaching. It seems good, some adult, steady pay, get to hang out at school all day. No one notices, no one cares. Something that none of that's pertinent to you, you back out of the gym slowly. Well, that was a pointless endeavor. You started to climb the tower. You saw someone up there and they looked like a student. If they can do it, you can. It's not a lot taller than you thought it would be. You take the decline. And now you eat the top, you don't see anyone. You were sure you saw someone up here before. You need the side chill. Maybe you imagined it. However, you think you see what looks like the science teacher having a heated argument with a student across campus near the science lab. Not as interesting as someone being up here. The view is great, but eventually you head back there. After the break period over, you make your way to the history classroom. Greeting, class! You look around the class in a double take. The PE teacher seems to be at the front of the room. No one else seems to find that the student is normal. Written on the door is the name Mr. Cogswell. You assume that's the PE coach, history teacher. That's probably the name. If everyone could open the book to where we left off.
Now I think it's starting to the beginning to get to the something out of the sort of thing like this.
Yeah, okay. Who wants to start reading on page 306?
Very cute. Nobody hacked you.
It's easy to stick the tongue out, Alicia. It seems fun. That scene hasn't even happened yet. Although Alicia is definitely into girls. If that scene is anything to go by. So, anyway. You get the feeling that Mr. Cogswell doesn't give history the same kind of energy he gives PE. The rest of the period is just people taking turns reading. However, you keep being distracted by shifting sounds. However, when you look back at Alicia and Dow sitting in the dark corner, you can't shake the feeling that there's nothing legs under the table. They're not been kicking each other. But your young teenage mind starts to assume the most erotic possibility. They're obviously murderous lesbians who will kill their teacher and escape to Canada.
Are you okay? You look like you're drooling.